All right. So I've managed to find someone to be my third victim for the interview. If you could please introduce yourself for the camera. Basically, just what's your name, your occupation, and how long have you been in Gainesville?
Okay, my name is Eunice. I am an admissions officer at UF. And I've been in Gainesville for about 4 years.
All right. And then, in your own words, describe the demographic of Gainesville.
Mostly college kids, I guess.
Okay. So when you go out for fun, whether it's with family or alone, what type of places do you like to go to and why?
Probably like restaurants, some bars maybe, some like arcades or bowling, things like that. Something that is like time consuming.
Okay.
Probably because like I don't want to go somewhere and not do anything, so I'd rather, if I'm going, depends on who I'm going with, I guess.
Gotcha. Do you like the options that are currently in Gainesville?
They're okay. They're not like the cream of the crop, but I mean they're pretty good for what it is.
All right. Are you familiar with the development that's going on around Gainesville? The construction of Butler West on Archer Road, and then off of Newberry Road behind I-75.
I am familiar with some of it, yes.
All right. What do you think about it?
I think that it's nice that they're improving Gainesville. Some of it I'm not super keen on. Just like I don't understand why some stores would move to that location when they already exist. But with the exception of minor opinions like that, I think it's good for the city to be developing. It kind of sucks that they took down all the trees, but and I don't feel it like they need to be building more buildings whenever there are buildings out there that are not necessarily being rented out or used. But I can understand the concept of trying to build a better Gainesville.
Okay. Do you think that those are good locations?
Yes and no. I think that they can be good locations because it's kind of a centralized location for Gainesville. If people coming in from out of town, it's near the highway. It's kind of near civilization, but it's not really close to a lot of the college kid areas, so it depends on who your demographic is.
Is there anything that you think is missing from Gainesville? Basically, anything that you think we're lacking as far as fun places to go?
I think that Gainesville can probably stand to have maybe one more movie theater. Maybe something like an ice skating rink or a bigger arcade, maybe a Dave & Buster's, something like that.
All right. That actually leads right into my next question. Are you familiar with franchises like Dave & Buster's, Chuck E. Cheese, other restaurants and arcades?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
What's your opinion about them?
Well, actually, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. Surprise. I'm a little too old for that. I like Dave & Buster's. I do frequent Dave & Buster's in Jacksonville. I'm surprised that Gainesville doesn't have one. But at the same time, I'm kind of on the fence because even though I would love for Gainesville to have one, I kind of feel like Gainesville being a small town, they should probably have more local things. So I'm a little torn.
All right. Is there anything currently like that in Gainesville?
I don't know. Maybe the bowling alley? I mean, there's an arcade there and they have food. There's a bowling alley, but other than that, I'm not really sure. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the things in Gainesville.
I gotcha. All right. Well, if a place like, say, a Dave & Buster's were to open in Gainesville, do you think it would be a place that you would frequent, a place that you would go?
Probably.
Okay. Well, that's it for my interview. I do appreciate it.
No problem.